Sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'll bring you a special NFL free agency video. You're looking at a lot of these top running backs. We're going to be discussing some of the top running backs in this free agency class, and we're looking at some of the big things that they can bring to the table when you're looking at free agent running backs. You have a lot of good running backs you're looking at that potentially were at one point in time on elite status. You're looking at Amari Jones-Drew. You're looking at McFadden, who was good at one point in time in Oakland before all the injuries, and you're looking at some of the other players that are going to be falling out potentially because of the cap numbers they make and the lack of production. Now, I will start this off by saying Darren McFadden coming out of Oakland, he is a quality running back when he can stay on the field, but the key words there, can stay on the field. He is hampered by foot injuries, hand injuries, knee injuries. You're looking at a whole lot of things that go wrong when he gets injured. You're looking at some of those things. Also, Maurice Jones-Drew, a guy that possibly could go to the Oakland Raiders, or he could even go to the San Francisco 49ers to back up Frank Gore. You're looking at so many different options for these guys, and the cap numbers for these guys are going to be so flat. You're not looking at any big name running backs coming out of this NFL free agency, only because a lot of these guys are proven guys, but they've fallen on bad times. Their production doesn't match what they used to make, or they've been injured so much that a team does not want to take the chance to really give them a multi-year deal and really throw that money out there as they should. Now, some of the other things I was looking at, Michael Bush of the Chicago Bears was just released just minutes ago on the news feed. So now you're looking at a big back, Michael Bush, that could really get the job done in a lot of situations and really be a good backup to a lot of people. So when it comes down to it, they have a lot of depth in this class. Also, a Ben Tate of the Houston Texans. He will not resign with the Houston Texans. You're looking at him being potentially one of the guys that you can really try out as your bell cow. He's probably the most elite out of all these guys. He doesn't have all the wear and tear on his legs as some of these other guys do, but I will say this. He has, and we've seen, been injury prone in the past. We've seen him with broken ribs. We've even seen him with a broken leg, freak accident with the Texans. So it's a lot of things that go into this. And Ben Tate is probably the most healthy out of all these guys. He probably can give you the most production from day one. He probably is the only number one starter left right now. Also, CJ2K is going to be released or traded. Yes, CJ2K, Chris Johnson of the Tennessee Titans, will not be a member of the Titans with a $10 million salary cap. He is not going to make a single dime of that, because the Tennessee Titans want to look and redo their football team. They want to get rid of all the knuckleheads, all the problems, all the people that whine, cry, baby, bitch, and moan. Now they're going to bring in a lot of younger talent. They're going to try to keep some of that talent that they already have, but bring in younger running backs that possibly are a friendlier cap number, plus don't complain, whine, and bitch, and moan. Now, when it comes down to it, buyer beware with these running backs. Because these running backs are older, they're approaching 30, some on 30, you're looking at what can you really get for your money. Now, when it comes down to it, do you really want to lose a lot of that kind of money when you want to throw a lot into the free agent market? I would not personally want to throw money into a running back into this, because if you look at the NFL draft and you look at free agency, you have some younger guys who you could throw a veteran's minimum at. You look at some of the guys, and a lot of these guys are going to be split backs, meaning they're not going to be the number one guy. They probably won't be the number two guy. They're more like a third down back. They're more like the fourth down, give me a few yards back. So that's some of the things. Also, Rashard Mendenhall, him retiring prematurely early, that really throws a lot of lemons, because he was going to be one of the top guys that teams are going to be looking at, because he has been proven and he has really looked at some of the things. He's been on Super Bowl teams. He's been on teams that have been good. He's been on teams that have been bad. So he knows how to play it out and equal out, but he's retired at this point. So that's just a rundown of some of the top running backs that are available. You also have to look at the NFL draft, having a lot of solid running backs in there, a lot of undersized guys. The NFL is now going to a spread system, so that means that running backs are going to be able to catch more. They have to be able to pass protect better, and they're going to have to be able to, of course, run the ball in between the tackles. You're not looking at guys that are bouncing out to the left and right like a Chris Johnson of the Tennessee Titans that are going to last that much in this league. Now, when it comes down to it, can they get the job done? I'm thinking that a lot of these teams are going to spend money. One of the teams being the Jets that are looking for running backs, and another team is the Oakland Raiders that are looking for running backs. So it's going to be an exciting time. Let me know what you guys feel. Did I miss anybody that's good that you consider that should be a factor back going into next season? Who's your favorite team, and who do you feel like they should try to sign in free agency, whether it's a running back or anybody else? Let me know in your comment section below. Don't forget to check me out each and every day at JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news for all the sports. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube /JustMyPicksTV so you can get all all the sports videos and all the sports coverage of your favorite team in their additions and their key losses. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter. Follow me there, where all the breaking news is also posted there at Just My Picks TV. Thank you very much for checking us out. Don't forget to share us in your sports group, and have a great day.